Pokémon of this type are usually connected to fear, the dark, and the afterlife. Many ghost Pokémon have tragic backstories, giving a glimpse of where they came from. They usually live in abandoned houses, cemeteries, funeral places, and uninhabited dark places such as caves. Also, ghost-type Pokémon tend to be extremely naughty, pranking humans just to see their faces and reactions. The original 3 ghost types were the evolutionary line of Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar. They all embodied the fun and tricksy personality for which the ghost type would later be known. One of the most distinctive features of Gengar is its ghostly appearance, its purple, gaseous body giving it an ethereal quality. Its large red eyes gleam with an otherworldly intelligence, hinting at the mysteries that lie within. What kind of mysteries? Where do they come from? The Pokédex tells us this. It apparently wishes for a traveling companion. Since it was once human itself, it tries to create one by taking the lives of other humans. Similar entries are Yamask, which carries a mask that's said to have been the face it had when it was still human, and Phantump, which is said to be tree stumps possessed by children who got lost in the forest. But are ghost-type Pokémon all real ghosts? The lore is a bit contradictory here. In Red and Blue, the Sylph Scope will turn the unknown spectres you would otherwise encounter into, well, more tangible spectres. It turns out those hostile apparitions are just haunters and ghastlies. The stairs to the top floor are guarded by a ghost, which turns out to be the spirit of a level 30 Marowak. Marowak cannot be caught by the player and will dodge any thrown Pokeballs. From this situation, it seems like Haunter and Gengar, which are stated to be ghost type, are still somewhat connected to this world, while the Marowak spirit is not, and some may call this a real ghost. Not all Pokémon are pranksters. At worst, some ghost-type Pokémon may have relatively murderous behaviors, such as Jellicent preying on ships and their crews. Jellicent feed on life force, leaving victims as empty husks that sink down into the ocean depths. They even seem to congregate at the ocean surface on nights of the full moon, when ships are most plentiful. Their crowns are thought to grow larger the more life force they consume. It is said that on the ocean floor lies a Jellicent castle made of sunken shipwrecks. Superstitious sailors purport that this castle is an attempt by Jellicent, believed to be the souls of people lost at sea, to reclaim their old lives in an undersea civilization. One of the more interesting aspects of Pokémon lore is the Ghost World. It is known to be home to ghost-type Pokémon, most notably Dusknoir, as well as actual ghosts of people and Pokémon. It is also known to emit electrical or radio waves. All of Dusknoir's Pokédex entries highlight its connection to the Ghost World. Its Diamond and Pearl Pokédex entry mentions that the antenna on its head captures radio waves from the world of spirits that command it to take people there. Its Platinum, Black, and White Pokédex entry mentions that it takes lost spirits into its body and guides them home. Gengar is said to be able to shift between dimensions. Maybe the dimension in question is the Ghost World. Other Pokémon directly connected to the Ghost World are Litwick and Lampent. The Pokédex states this: rarely, Lampent can be found with Litwick leading people and Pokémon to the Ghost World while stealing their life energy. Not much more is known about the Ghost World, other than it's possible for humans to go there too, although it's not easy to get back to the real world. As seen in the episode Ghoul Days, where a ghost girl managed to escape the ghost realm only to get trapped back in again. I would end the video by saying this: Ghost-type Pokémon is one of the 18 Pokémon types. You could make the argument that no Ghost-type Pokémon is actually a ghost. I think it's more of a tangible mass of energy or a solid object that utilizes the power of the spirits. The Pokémon world does have ghosts, but they are referred to as ghosts in the classical sense, that they had to die to become one. But heck, I could also just start the video by stating, Gengar can breed and lay an egg, so yeah, not a real ghost. and end the video there.